In the dim light of my cluttered garage, the clock's hands crawled towards 3 a.m., each tick resonating with the weight of my despair. The air hung thick with the scent of motor oil and rust, creating an almost suffocating atmosphere that mirrored my emotions. Before me lay a stark, unforgiving piece of paper. A final notice. $4,000, it demanded, the relentless cost of my daughter's hearing aids. Without them, she was trapped in a world of silence. Her laughter a ghost that danced just beyond my reach. I was at the end of my rope, grappling with the fading hope that there might be another way, a miracle lurking just around the corner. Suddenly, the monotony of the night was shattered by the rumble of a beat-up SUV pulling into my driveway, its headlights cutting through the darkness like a beacon. A man hopped out, his face obscured by a hoodie and dark sunglasses, an incongruous figure in the dead of night. It was Julian Vane, the biggest action star in the world, a name synonymous with fame and fortune. Yet his presence felt oddly out of place. He looked broken, his posture slumped, as if the weight of the world rested on his shoulders. In that moment, I could have called the tabloids, imagined the paydays, the headlines that would scream of this star's vulnerability. But as I studied him further, I saw not a superstar, but a man desperate for connection, someone who needed a win as much as I did. I threw myself into fixing his radiator, the familiar motions grounding me. As I worked, we fell into conversation, sharing stories of fatherhood, our hopes and fears for our children. I sensed in him a rawness, a sincerity in his words that elevated our talk beyond the trivialities of celebrity gossip. I never let on that I recognized him. I sensed he needed to be seen as just a dad, not a star. When the repair was complete, I told him it was on the house. "Just get home to your family," I urged, my heart swelling with empathy. Our hands met, and in that brief connection, he gripped mine tightly, his eyes piercing through the mask of fame. "Thank you for actually seeing me," he whispered. And in that moment, a bond formed between us, a shared understanding that transcended our different worlds. As he drove away, he left behind an envelope that felt heavy with promise. Inside was a check for $15,000, a sum that felt almost surreal. Alongside it, a note that simply read, "Let her hear the world, Elias." Tears welled in my eyes as I understood the gravity of this moment. He didn't just fix a car. He had saved our whole life, opening the door to a future where my daughter could hear the laughter of friends, the rustle of leaves, and the sweet sound of her own voice. In the depths of that sleepless night, a flicker of hope ignited, reminding me that sometimes help comes from the most unexpected places.